Hello my friends, and welcome back to our continued blind Let's Play Professor Layton and the Diabolical Box. My name is the Flightless Bird, this is your story-based gaming channel, and our stories so far. In front of the museum, they notice a large emblem in the shape of a goat carved in the stone floor. Seeing this, the professor suddenly announced his need to speak with Inspector Chelmey. The professor has taken a renewed interest in the photo recovered from Dr. Schrader's home. I hope you're all having a wonderful, fantastic, amazing, awesome day today as we begin by looking at our journal, A Fight by the Fountain. Luke and I returned to the museum to find the gate unlocked. Inside the gate we found Mr. Beluga and Sammy in the middle of a rather heated discussion. I imagine they are the ones who opened the gate. I'm still uncertain what they are searching for, but judging from Mr. Beluga's rather impassioned speech, it would seem that whatever it is of great importance to him. The goat-shaped symbol. I noticed a large symbol resembling the head of the goat carved into the floor of the museum courtyard. It's the same symbol that adorns the strange diary we picked up. But I feel like I've seen it somewhere else as well. But I'll set aside this question for now, as there's something I need to ask of the inspector. I suppose it's back to the hotel for us. Indeed. Let's go back to the hotel, shall we? Here? Inspector, there's something I need to ask you. Can you spare just a moment?
Layton, I see you've been busy. I didn't think you managed to solve 50 puzzles so soon.
That's right. Okay, is that all you're gonna say? There we go. I guess that was a puzzle lock thing. Basically, you needed to solve X amount of puzzles before you can move on with the game. Possibly.
I hear you've been very busy sniffing around town for clues. Tell me, has your search yielded any genuinely useful facts yet?
Perhaps. Would you mind showing me the photo you recovered to the doctor's apartment?
Oh, I might understand there's a clue to be found in that photo, which is all torn up and you're probably gonna have to put it back together like a puzzle. Well, I see you solved 50 puzzles so far, so I can tell you're serious about the investigation. My top priority is solving this case, so if you think you can help, well, might as well show you this stupid thing. What the devil?
Is something the matter, sir?
Well, there's a blasted hole in my pocket.
Oh no. Oh, that's not good.
I've been scaring the pieces about without even noticing. This is it's truly a low point in my career, you see. This kind of sucks. All the people at the office are gonna start calling me, one whole Chelmey. Or, Chelmey the Klutz. Or Chelmey Hole in the Pocket Man. Man, I'm not good with nicknames. You got a nickname, tell me a good nickname in the comment section below. Anyway, it seems all that remains of the photos is one script.
You got, oh my god, 15. I guess we'll just have to go by every single photo again, huh?
Tough to say, the pieces were still on my pocket when we entered full sets, so I'm sure that much.
Inspector, do you recall the path you took around town over the past couple hours?
Yeah, bits of it, yes. Let's see here. First I went this way, then I went that way, and then, here, just solve this, puzzle called Chimsey's Route. Maybe it'll tell you where I went.
It's a lot of T's. Use what the inspector remembers to find the path you took through town. Well, only one turn I made was at an intersection with a cafe in it. Oh, and I also passed in front of one hat shop. Oh, and one flower shop, too. I didn't walk any farther than necessary. Now that you're into speculation, could you trace the route the inspector took through town? So, cafe, flower, hat. Only one turn I made was at an intersection with that cafe on it. So he turned at one of these 6 squares. Probably this one he'd turn on. So it's probably this one he turned. And I also passed in front of one hat shop and one flower shop too. Yeah, there. And I didn't walk any farther than necessary. So he did that. Seems like a really, really easy puzzle. I'm trying to wait for the gimmick. Maybe the hat shop is too low. It's over here. I also pass in front of one hat shop. So he's not passing in front of the hat shop here. I mean, it was an intersection with a cafe on it. It could be here. So it's not this, I don't think. But it could just be that. Only one turn I made was at an intersection with that cafe on it. Well, the cafe's down here, though. Oh, and I also passed in front of one hat shop. And one flower shop. That's another coffee. Although it does say only pass in front of one coffee shop, just says one hat and one flower. Oh wait, he passed in front of a flower here. And one flower shop. So like that? Only one turn I made was at an intersection with a cafe on it. That's the cafe. And I also passed in front of one hat shop and one flower shop. Here's the one flower shop. Here's the one hat shop. He doesn't say that he didn't pass in front of other coffee shops. Oh, there's this flower shop. I think it's going to the left, not down to the bottom left. Let's try that.
Consider this puzzle solved.
What?
Well.
I
suppose you
did
can't
consider
do
everything he
more.
said. Only one turn I made was at an intersection with the cafe on it. So it could have been here. So he didn't turn there. He could have turned here. I also passed in front of one hat shop and one flower shop. So, and when he passed in front of a hat shop, he has to go this way. And he passed in front of a flower shop. Now this is going down and to the left though. But he could have done that. It's kind of weird, like the way the...
And now to test my theory.
Yeah, what's throwing me off about this puzzle
Well,
is...
I suppose that's one possibility eliminated.
is the way the shops are organized. Because it's kind of hard to tell where the shop actually is. Like this flower shop here, is it over to the left? Is it over here to the left and down? Or top right? Was it top left? Or is it all three spots? Like, it's not exactly clear to me where this shop is. He only made one turn at an intersection by the cafe. So he could have turned here. He could have also turned here. Oh, only one turn was with that cafe. So he could have also gone this way. Well, let me start at the bottom. That may help better. Pass in front of one hat and one flower. So if I go here... See, again, I'm not really sure where these flower shops are. Like, normally it's got like the dot over here, but this dot seems down here, but it seems to be in the same place. You know what I mean? That it's kind of confusing. If I assume this is the flower, then this could be the coffee. That could be the hat. And then... See, I don't know if that counts as a flower shop, though. I don't know if this counts as a flower shop.
This should do the trick. Oh, my. This one is quite formidable.
Game, you need to be more clear on what your symbols mean. Just saying. I know there's other people that comment like, Flightless, this is so easy. It is so easy, and I know it's easy. The problem is I don't know if the way these shops are organized, because it clearly says there's corners. But then it's these two right here. And this one here, this one doesn't show there's a dot here. Like this one shows a dot here. Where's the dot for this one? It's not consistent, is what I'm trying to say. This is not consistent. So if you do that, that puts you, but there's a flower shop there. Well, it clearly is at the corner. And then if you do this, but now you can't make a turn here, and you can't make a turn here. So you can't turn in either of these areas if you turned here. Could do this. Could go by the flower shop. And then you can make a turn here. And then you have to go in front of a hat. But there's no hats unless you can do this. But you can't do this because you're turning here. What if you do this? You go in front of a flower, go in front of a hat, but you're not turning at a intersection. It says I made one turn in front of an intersection with a cafe in it. So this could be the turn here. And then that could be the hat. And then that could be the flower. Although, this could also be the flower. So that's what I'm saying. There's two flowers that look like it's connected. And because there's two flowers that look like it's connected, it's hard to tell where it actually is. It's supposed to take me way too long. Just saying. It's taking me way too long. And again, it's only because of the way it's drawn. If this was drawn more clearly, like, what is this dot here? You see this dot right here? There's clearly a dot there, but there's no dot here. There's no dot here, and there's no dot here. So what is up with these dots? Okay, that's in front of a flower shop, and then that's in front of a hat shop.
This should do the trick.
I don't know.
I suppose that's one possibility.
And it's not that I don't know because I don't know. It's I don't know because I don't know how the map is drawn. I've had that problem a lot with this one. I never had this problem with the original Professor Layton game. But in this game in particular, there seems to be a lot of puzzles that isn't clear enough for me to understand. And I'm not getting the puzzle just because I don't understand how it's written. The inspector says he took one turn on a block of the cafe, but that doesn't mean he had to turn in the direction of the cafe he saw. And so what he's essentially saying is that he was only able to turn once at any intersection with the cafe. What? The one he saw. So you're basically... It's basically saying he could have... turned here? Again, this right here seems to be... But there's gotta be a cafe you turn at. Then there's a hat. I mean, if that flower counts as this going downwards, there's a coffee shop, there's a hat, there's a flower.
Consider this puzzle solved.
I don't know why that doesn't work.
I suppose that's one possibility eliminated.
That should work.
This should do the trick.
Again, I don't understand why one of those isn't working.
Quite formidable.
One of those should work. I'm gonna guess about another 2 minutes before I'll give up. I don't think the hints help me at all. Not with a puzzle like this where I don't understand these drawings very well. Okay, that's in front of a flower shop. This is turning out a coffee shop. But then this flower shop, is it here? Is it there? Is it there? See, it's just not clear. So does that count as from the hat shop, or is the hat shop over here? I know this may be a dumb thing, and I'm sorry if I'm acting dumb here, but it really is confusing if this flower shop is here, or if it's here, or if it's here. Because if you turn this way, technically you're going in front of the flower shop because you're turning here. But the flower shop is only here, then you have to go this way. And it's really hard to understand this. It's not like the coffees. I mean, this hat very looks like it's the right. This one looks like the middle. This looks like the bottom. But these don't have icons on them. Why do these not have icons on them? That's what's making this puzzle so difficult for me. So... that's a flower. This is a coffee. That's a hat. I can't turn here. I can't turn here. I can't turn there. I can turn here, but that puts me in front of a flower here. So that's turning at a coffee. That's going by a hat. And then that's turning at an intersection with a coffee. So that's a coffee. It's not a hat though. So that's a hat. I'm starting to think that this puzzle does something like this. But it says any further than necessary, which means he could backtrack. So if I do that, that's both a flower and a hat. And then that would be at a coffee. He only turns once at a coffee though. So if I do that, and then that, goes past a hat here. Goes past a flower here. Hat. Flower. No coffee. Coffee, hat. Flower, coffee. What if he does that? Coffee, hat, hat. Coffee here. Flower here. Hat here. Maybe the flower's here. Who knows? It's not very clear.
Consider this puzzle solved. Oh,
All right.
my. This one is quite formidable.
All right. Unfortunately, time to look it up. That's using my policy. I'll get my best shot, but after a while, it's just one of those things where if I don't know, I'm just gonna say I don't know, and I'm gonna try to figure out. I'm gonna try to understand why. Okay, let's read the UK version first. Maybe it'll help me. So pass 101 hot shop, 1 flower shop 2. Walk any further than necessary. So the riddles are the same. It was only able to turn once at any intersection Pizza Cafe. Hint number 2 is begin by heading right from the starting point. Hint 3, when you reach the goal, you'll be coming at it from the left. Okay, so go right. And then you'll be coming at it from the left, which means like this. So it's got to look like that, is what it's saying. So coffee here. Hat here. Flower here, but now I'm turning at this intersection. Can't be that. Can't be this either, because again, I'm turning at 2 coffees. Only one turn I made was at an intersection with that cafe on it. There's a cafe here, there's a cafe here, there's a cafe here. I can't do this either. There'd be 2 cafes. And I can't do that. I can't do this because I'm going in front of 2 hats. I don't get how... I don't get it. Alright, so the answer is... You go down here. You haven't passed a flower, a hat, or coffee yet. And then you turn here. You pass a hat. And then you turn here. Oh. Okay, that seems a lot easier than I thought. Yeah, you're not turning at any coffee sections here. Oh, why did it... You know, sometimes you get stumped by the simplest things. Like, no joke. You can get stumped by the simplest of things, and that's this puzzle. This puzzle stumped me, and it was really, really, really simple. This puzzle is stupidly simple, and yet, for some reason, I just didn't realize this turn existed. And I don't know why. There must have been many times I've done this. But...
Consider this puzzle solved.
I just don't understand why I couldn't get that.
Huh. Wonderful.
You may have figured out the asbestos path through town, but search these photographs just began. I don't know why I couldn't get this. Like, what was going through my brain there?
Well, then after leaving the northwest corner of town, I came straight back to the hotel.
That should be enough information to get started. Thank you. Come, Luke. Let's see if we can't recover the piece of that photo by retracing the inspector's steps. What's so important about the photo, Professor? I'm unsure of the photo's content, but I have every confidence that will lead us to the museum box. Say no more, I'm sold. After all your intuition had failed, let's hurry to the northeast corner. I think we get there through the little path where that bulldog was sitting. Yes, let's. I'll lead the way. Oh, puzzle sent to Granny's. Professor Luke decided to investigate the northeast corner of town. And again, I could have probably just loaded my game and pretend this ever happened. But I'm not like that, you know me. I'd rather show you that shadows are 3/4. I'd rather show you guys that I'm struggling when I'm struggling, because it's just who I am. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna get every puzzle. That's just how it is. Get this on your heads, put the hole in the inspector's pocket. A dog did that. A dog, officer, which dog? Inspector Chelmey had an altercation with the canine on path northeast right corner of town. Well, dogs can survive meat people, you know. That's just more proof that he needs to be nicer. Sir, it may seem a bit prickly at times. He's actually quite kind. Did you care to hear a puzzle about once the pit inspector told me? Sure, just don't make it like the last one. Oh my god, that is a lot of points. How many turns? What is all of this? Chelmey sent a squad out to investigate an incident. Before leaving, he said this: I want you to search the entire area, show this map, take any route you want, but report how many times you turn in the process. You're free to turn left or right, but U-turns are slightly forbidden. The Barbies complete their shift and return to report their turns. Judging by the reports, though, it seems that at least one man wasn't telling the truth. Mark the liars with an X. Oh my gosh. For how many turns? How the heck do you even begin of solving this? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15. Why would you need 88 turns to search the entire town? Or how many times you turn in the process? Why would you need that many turns? This doesn't make sense. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 20, 60, 80, 100, 120. I don't get how people have that many turns. This is ridiculous. I need a hint. Like I don't even know where to start with this one. If one of the Bobbies had said that he turned a total of 1,000 times in the course of the inspection, the investigator had no reason to doubt that Bobby was telling the truth. Why? So it's got to be an even number? Like my gut instinct said it has to be an even number. So these two are off. But with my gut, it's 50 points. That's worth a lot. But don't you have to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5 to get back? Seems like it's divisible by 5, or it's divisible by 10. Anything that's not 5 or 10 is wrong. That's my second theory. Now you could do 6 there. Do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's a certain logic you should be able to find in all this confusion. So I have 2 theories. One theory is it's gotta be 5 or 10. The second theory is it's gotta be even. Leaving the station, turning odd number of times regardless of the number will land you on a vertical street. Conversely, turning an even number of times at the station end up on roads that run horizontally across the street. So again, it's talking about even numbers. So it's got to be an even number.
Consider this puzzle solved.
All right. Okay, I know that took 3 hit coins, but I was kind of on the right. I was kind of on the right logic process there. I just wasn't sure. But yeah, I understand that. Sharp thinking. The 2 men who made 105, 113 turns must have been goofing off. Since the men start on a horizontal path, you can infer that if they turn in odd number of times, they end up on a vertical path. Conversely, they mean even number of turns, they end up on a horizontal road. Anybody who did his job probably will have to turn even number of times to get back to the station, which is at the end of a horizontal road. Okay, so I understand the logic, but that one took some thinking and quite a few hit coins, but at least I understand. I don't feel too bad about that one. Well done, sir. Now must be out. The inspector needs to sweep the area for clues. Do watch yourselves on the street. There's no telling what's out there. Likewise, officer. Got a diary key. And another puzzle here. Welcome back, sir. Still busy with your investigation, I see. Oh, lovely. Our time is quite fast, so take care not to tire yourself out. I'm sure your feet must be sore, so why not sit for a moment and enjoy this puzzle that I prepared. Sure, there's only like really bad stuff happening in the neighborhood. We can take the time to do a 4D pick-a-rat puzzle. Lucky, you've inherited a 5-square plot of land that's rich with precious metals. Each chunk of copper ore has value 1, silver 3, and gold 5. You're allowed to pick 5 squares of land for yourself, but the 5 squares must be connected. Squares diagonal to one another don't count. Claim the most valuable 5 as possible. Okay, so right off, if I claim these 5, this is a trap. Because yes, it looks like there's a lot here, but there's only 6, 7, 8, 9. Whereas this is 5, 6, 9. What about this? That's 5, 6, 7, 10. Alternatively, I could do this. No, this is 3, 4, 7. This is the most. Because you get an extra copper this way. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What if you did this? Or this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You'd be missing copper. I think this is the most.
And now to test my theory.
Cool. We're back on the right side of the tracks.
Wonderful.
I have no idea what that means, but whatever. You're rich. The plot of land shown is the only one that chooses a value 10, the highest value possible given the conditions of the puzzle. Yeah, I understand that one. Well done, sir. Should get a feel from running about town. Do something to rest. Periodic breaks will be quite refreshing the mind and spirit as well as the body. Another diary key. Just want to make sure you guys don't have any other puzzles. Let's go see our friend up here. Where's Flora? Ark, you startled me. What did you get out of, Flora? Me? Come now, Luke. A gentleman never forces a lady to say more than she wants to. Oops, of course. We're on my minute. Sorry, Flora. Don't give it a second thought. Say, how did your investigation go? Did you find anything more about the Elysium box? A bit, but nothing concrete. What we need is more time to comb the area for clues. We could be quite a while, so if you feel tired, go ahead and turn in, dear. I will. I sure hope to find you to a good solid lead soon. Any puzzles? Nothing. I'll be here resting. Feel better. Yeah, I feel better. Alright. Moving on. Also, seems to be home to many families of noble birth. Duke Harrison discovered a vast gold deposit on outskirts town, which changed everything. Developed rapidly, but word of the gold brought in all sorts of unsavory types. It's a shame it used to be such an enchanting town. Hey there, tall hat. You kind of look like a bookworm. Don't suppose you know anything about fortune telling, do you? What sort of fortune telling do you have in mind? Well, there's a tea with oasis leaf in it that lets you predict people's love lives. Wow, I never heard of made tea like that. Professor, can we try to make a cup, please? I'm all for experience with Luke, but you're kind of young for that. We'll give it a go, but tell me, sir, whose love life will you be forecasting? Well, I'm a handsome guy, so I'm pretty sure the fortune's gonna be good. If you're gonna brew it anyway, I read the leaves once it's done. That sounds fine. Now let's get to brewing, shall we? Okay, so which one is... Dream Spice, maybe? Oasis. That one's Oasis leaf. Can't be this one. That one's Sweetness. That one's Classic. That's a pick-me-up. I don't think it's this one. I don't think we have the right tea yet. Oh, He's got a puzzle though. Wasn't expecting that. Always pays to double check your characters. You have full sets now, kids, so go on and dream big, because anything's possible here. I mean, welcome to Club's Logo. Celebrates a plaza like the one you and I are sitting right now. This one is called Plaza Puzzle. So there's a big old statue in the middle of the plaza. When you take away the area occupied by the statue, the plaza looks kind of donut-like in shape. What you gotta do is divide the donut plaza into 2 identically shaped parts using only 1 line. Oh, and before you get any big ideas, the dot lines shown below won't cut it because they're actually 2 lines. Okay, so you can't just go like that? Two identically shaped parts. So, I mean, can't you just go like this?
This should do the trick.
No.
Well, I suppose that's one possibility eliminated.
1 line. So I guess it counts as 2 if it goes through the statue? The dot lines shown below won't cut because they're actually 2 lines. So yeah, it's telling that you can't go through the statue. So can't you just like, a line has to be like this, right? It can't be like this. I mean, that goes through this anyway, though. If it was just like that. You know what? Screw it.
This should do the trick.
Okay, I had to try. I had to try.
I suppose that's one possibility eliminated.
Focus on term 1 line. When you take away the area occupied by a statue, the plaza kind of looks donut in shape. What you gotta do is divide this donut plaza into 2 identically shaped parts, using only 1 line. The dotted lines shown below won't cut it because they're actually 2 lines. I still don't know why you can't just do this. Still don't know why you can't do that. Let me try it. I did the diagonal.
This puzzle solved.
I mean, it's just, I had to try
I suppose
it.
that's one possibility eliminated.
What you gotta do is divide this donut plaza into 2 identically shaped parts, using only 1 line. If I get any ideas, the dot lines shown below won't cut it because they're actually 2 lines. Okay, I had to try this just because. Because if I don't try this and that's the answer, I'm gonna be really
to
mad.
test my theory.
Okay. Like I said, I didn't mind
I
that.
suppose you can't win them all.
It's just, I want to make sure there wasn't a trick here. Alright, I think it's time to ask for a hint. That's what they're here for. In the example illustration, the plaza is divided by 2 lines, which makes the answer invalid. The fact you need to use a single line to answer the problem is key. Since you can only use 1 line, you know you won't be solving this one by drawing lines through the middle of the plaza, right? Yeah. So I guess this is already dividing it. I already tried this. I don't think it's this. I mean, did I try this yet? I don't think I tried it yet.
And now to test my theory.
Okay, just want to make sure.
Well, I suppose you can't win them all.
I love how he taunts me after every time. This is a good brain puzzle that I'm not sure of how to work. Even if you were drawing a line through the center of the puzzle, no single straight line will divide the puzzle into two pieces out of the same shape. By the way, did you notice the goal here is to make two pieces out of the same shape, but maybe the same size, but not the same shape. Keep it in mind. Well, I already had an idea of doing something like this. Did I just have to do half instead of a whole?
Consider this puzzle solved.
No, okay.
Well, I suppose that's one possibility eliminated.
One line. So you just cut it down the middle? Like right here? I don't think that's the answer.
Consider this puzzle solved.
This is a really interesting puzzle.
Oh, my.
And I'm
this one
not...
is quite formidable.
I'm not figuring it out. I don't know the trick. Need to do it. Besides, Chelmey should know that the single line you need to draw is a circle. Okay! I was trying to draw circles earlier. Although I don't... Okay, I'm going to take umbrage on this right now. Because it clearly says... one line. A line, by definition, is not a circle. Just by definition, a line is not a circle. A line is 2 points. So, even though I kind of had the idea that was a circle, I'm still taking umbrage with this because that's not technically a line game. The only main question is where to place the two pieces of the puzzle have the same shape and are directly proportional to one another. I don't even know why you would do that. Because you can't do here because of this. Oh, wait. You just do this?
And now to test my theory.
I mean, I thought that worked.
I suppose you can't win them all.
Yeah, I thought that worked. Plaza Puzzle. Let's see. Okay, so UK and US are the same. Hint number 2. Noticing a straight line divided positive two pieces are the same shape. Doesn't make two pieces of the same size. The only main question is where to place it. The only main question is where to draw it so the two pieces of puzzle have the same shape and are directly proportional to one another. So those are all the same. So where am I going wrong? Because you can't go across these lines because this is a line. I mean, this seemed like the good answer. All right, what's the answer? What? So the answer is like I did, except it starts up here. But I drew this before. I drew this earlier. I drew that before.
This should do the trick. Oh, my. This one is quite formidable.
What? That was the answer. And it is the answer that I gave earlier. That's what I drew earlier.
Consider this puzzle solved.
I don't know why Even with the answer in front of me,
well,
why am I not?
I suppose you can't win them all.
I am. Maybe you gotta.
And now to test my theory.
I'm
Well,
very.
I suppose that's one possibility
I'm very,
eliminated.
very confused here because that's what the answer says to do. Um.
Consider this puzzle solved.
Okay, that time it worked. I don't
Leaves no
understand.
puzzle unsolved.
I drew this. I literally drew this before. And it said I got it wrong. But I drew this circle. If you draw a circle around the plaza about 1/3 of the way from the middle, your line will divide the donut into two identically shaped figures that are directly proportional. In geometric terms, shapes like these are known as similar figures. But did I draw this, my friends? Did I draw a circle like this? Did the circle have to be so precise? I don't know. I'm throwing the flag on this one. I'm throwing the flag on that one. 15-yard penalty. Lots of folks come to full stage to be fame and glory, but you guys seem different. Take with someone who's been around the block. Stay away from the woods northwest of town. Yeah, you're full of garbage. You know that? Can't believe that girl left full stage just because some boy dumped her. What a wimp. Sounds like that girl is. Could it be the lock that we've been the diary we've been reading is just that girl? As much as I love antiques, I adore puzzling more. Got a vintage puzzle I'd to share with you. We'd be honored to hear it. It involves a certain rare case of my collection. It's on display right there. Stones in a vase. You know what the interesting thing is? I kind of like the story of this game a little bit more than the first one. I love the story of the first one, don't get me wrong, but I kind of like the story of this game a little bit more. Because there's a mystery town and all that. It seems more expansive in a way. But some of the puzzles I just don't like as much as the first game. And I don't think they're harder. I just think some of them don't work properly. I'm unsure. The vase holds 101 stones, each identical in size and feel. There are 50 black stones and 51 white stones. Now put on the blindfold, reach in, and apply as many stones as you like. When you finish, if you move an equal number of black and white stones, you'll receive a number of gold pieces equal number of stones you pulled out. How many stones should you remove to give yourself the best chance to remove an equal number of stones while getting the most money possible? You always have a 50-50 chance. So you should remove 100 stones.
Consider this puzzle solved.
Alright. Then there's puzzles like this, which I just instantly recognize. If you remove 100 stones from the vase, only one will remain inside. If that remains so as white, it means you successfully remove 50 stones of each color. Of course, removing just 2 stones will give you the same chance of winning the coins as removing 100 stones, but the amount of money you receive is 6 removing 100 stones towards the ones, yeah. I mean, if you remove all the stones and you get down to 3 stones left, you have the same amount of odds if you just remove 2 stones. So, yeah, that one makes perfect sense. Definitely solved. You're quite the sharp one, aren't you? Anything new? Wait, too sure do run around a bunch, sure? Never catch you doing that. I get all sweaty. Are you quite alright, madam? You look a bit fatigued. Oh, there I go again, spacing out. Sorry, I just really went down. And thirsty. Business usually pretty slow at this hour. Maybe we should take a break or something. Your job must be very taxing. Make sure to schedule in some time to recuperate. Teehee, it's so nice of you to worry about me, Mr. Teledoc and Handsome. You're right, though. I need to schedule some Ilana time. If you'd like, I think we'll fix you some cup of tea. How does that sound to you? Oh, that sounds wonderful, Teehee. You don't want to throw this girl. Make me something refreshing and sweet. Since you're so sweet, I'm sure you have no problem with picking something up that matches. I think we might be able to make something that fits the bill. Let's see. There's only one sweet tea I know, and that's this one. Good. She seems restored in high spirits. Oh, now that is nice. You sure know you're in a teapot, sugar. There have been many new faces here in town with some of them as nice as yours, Tehe. In fact, just a while ago, an older gentleman came to town with a box of all studded with gems. Likewise, he didn't hold a candle to you, of course, but he was pretty cute in his own way. Now, if you two ever get tired from running around, stop in and say hi, you hear? Tehe? Anything new? Yes, something new. Oh, so I do take it you do want to come inside the ground, no, Oh, look at those little red cheeks. My, but you're shy. Here, try this puzzle. That'll relax you. How old is she? Sounds like we've done this puzzle before. How old is she? A boy and a girl are chatting up at a local cafe. Looking up from his coffee, the boy says, you know, I'm 20 now. But back when I was as old as you are now, you are half my current age. Neat, huh? Back when I was as old as you are now, you were half my current age. So she was 10. As you can see, this boy isn't the most concise of speakers, but using what he said, how old is the girl he's chatting with? She'd be 20. No. Well, that would be kind of creepy. You'd be dating a 10-year-old. I'm 20 now, but back when I was as old as you are now, you were half my current age. What? He's not dating her. No, it's just a boy and a girl chatting. They're not dating. But still, I'm 20 now, but back when I was as old as you are now, you were half my current age. Back when I was as old as you are now, you are half my current age. So it looks like I need to find out what half of his age is when she was that years old. So 15? 15 is half. No. Damn, what is this wording? What is this wording? Hold on, I'm gonna go look up the UK version. But I'm not gonna read any of the hints. So I'm not gonna get any clues. Okay. So the first part's the same. No, I'm 20 now, which is twice the age you were when I was the age you are now. Isn't that interesting? I'm 20, which is twice the age you were when I was the age you are now. Okay, that sounds a little bit better as far as wording goes. I'm 20, which is twice the age you were when I was the age you are now. I'm still having trouble understanding the reading. Comprehension. I'm 20, which is twice the age you were when I was the age you are now. Back when I was as old as you were half my current age. No, he's not the most concise of speakers, that's for sure. Alright, let's get a hint. Because I can't understand what the heck you're saying. It's like you're speaking gibberish. Start by figuring out how old the girl was back when the boy was as old as the girl is now. What relationship does a girl's past age have the boy's current age? Start by figuring out how old the girl was back when the boy was as old as the girl. Jeez, just reading that sentence makes my head explode. Like, what kind of sentence is that? Figuring out how old the girl was when the boy was as old as the girl is now. Okay, let me get a sheet of paper here. Ah! Just drop everything all over the floor. I have such a small desk because I live in such a small apartment. It's really hard sometimes to write notes when you're at your computer. So how old the girl was, so the girl in the past, when the boy was as old as the girl now. So when boy present is equal to girl past. What? Alright, what does UK say? UK, start by working out how old the girl was back when the boy was her current age. That sounds so much better of a sentence than whatever that is. Start by working out how old the girl was back when the boy was her current age. So I'm trying to find out how old the girl was back when the boy was her current age. How old the girl is when the boy was the current age. I mean, I'm still thinking she can't be 10. Because half of 20 would be 10. I don't think she's 10. Back when I was as old as you are now, you are half my current age. When I was as old as you are now, you are half my current age. Did I say the answer already? Is the answer 15? I said that earlier. But it says I'm 20 now, but back when I was as old as you are now, you are half my current age. So you are half my current age. I feel like I was right and it's 15 because he was 15. Which is half. No, that's not how halves work, though. Hint 2. Maybe I picked up on this, but if you double the girl's age from back when the boy was the girl's current age, she got the boy's current age 20. Yeah, no duh, game. What does UK say about this? Maybe I picked up on this, but if you double the girl's age when the boy was her current age, the boy, you get the girl's current age of 20. So that means she would be 10. Back when I was as old as you are now, you were half my current age. Yeah. Back when? So she was 10 back then. But back when I was as old as you are now. So the only thing that he could be is 5 years older than what he was. So that means he would have been 15, which would make her currently 15. I'm gonna go with my gut here. Screw it. If not, I'll just get hit number 3. It's not 10. I know that.
Let's see if this works.
Oh, thank you, Lord.
Layton's apprentice strikes again.
Talk myself into circles on that one, I swear. Using 2 hints on... I think I did have the answer earlier when I said 15. It's just... It's so weirdly worded. I calculated the puzzle reveals that when the boy was the girl's current age, her age was half the boy's current age. So the boy's current age is 20 and half of that is 10. So the girl must have been 10 back then. It's obvious that the girl... It's not obvious, okay, game? Don't use the words like obvious, please. This isn't obvious. Maybe it was subconsciously obvious in my brain because I did think 15 a while ago. But it's not obvious, okay? Oh, you're a clever one. I love clever boys that make me swoon. There's a dude to her. Clever? Or me? Oh, you're getting all red again. That's just adorable. Come back anytime. Alright, we got a couple diary keys. I think we'll pick up with the journal and the diary keys in the next episode. But for now, my dear friends, my name is the Confused Flightless Bird. This is your story-based gaming channel and our continued blind let's play of Professor Layton in the Diabolical Box with up to 78 puzzles. And we know there's 2 in Granny's house, which makes 80. What did the first game have? 130, I think, or something? Yeah, and the sequel probably has more, but how much more is a question. I would say we're at least halfway. If not 60 to 75% of the way, probably a little more than half and probably less than 3/4. That's my prediction. But hey, I hope you guys have a wonderful, fantastic, amazing, awesome day. And until next time, so long and take care. Thank you for watching this video. Feel free to comment on what you saw and what you'd like to see next. I always love to hear your thoughts. But before we go, please remember that you matter. And you are brilliant, and you are loved, and you should always be true to yourself. Never let the world tell you any different. Much love to you from your friendly, feathered, flightless bird.